What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is Thule Springs. Let's fish that. Alright guys, so yesterday was Christmas. For my South African viewers, this would have been 2 days already. Nonetheless, this video here is going to be my holiday special. So from the little thumbnail I have on my video, you guys probably already know what this video is about. I would just like to point out, however, that using an actual Christmas tree to do some fishing is actually quite illegal. And we cannot use actual Christmas tree. So if you're still around, didn't click away, thank you. I'm going to have to try and find a imitation Christmas tree, and that is why I decided on using one of these. Now I know a lot of guys like Milligan from Milligan Fishing, and even the guys from Tactical Bassing. They use these little A-frames in the winter time to catch some bass. I'm however going to use this for a different reason, purely because with all the little lures dangling around, it does kind of resemble a Christmas tree. So this is going to be my little Christmas tree. So when thinking of the holiday seasons, one tends to think of colors like red, white and green. So that is going to be the color selection that I'm going to use to try and decorate my little Christmas tree, and see if we can catch anything on that. Alright, so these little frames are quite easily to get a hold of. However, when using them, try to first have a look at your local area, your rules and regulations. See whether you are allowed to use them. For instance, here in Nevada, rules and regulations state that you are only allowed 3 hooks at the end of your line. Therefore, if we put hooks on all of these, we will be breaking the rules. So not to do that, I have only 2 places where I can put hooks. Reason why I chose 2, Lake Mead, Lake Mojave, they have rules and regulations stating that you're only allowed to have 2, so I'm sticking to those rules. Sticking to 2 means I will never kind of break the rule. You are allowed to have multiple attractors, whether it be little willow blades, stuff like that. I'm going to have little swimmers just dangling around, no hooks near them. So I'm going to put these lures onto the end of my little lure here. I'm going to focus on having the white one at the back. White one, of course, with a hook. The furthest away one should normally be the sickest or the weakest little fish in the school. Fish will normally target the back one. If the fish are at the bottom and they tend to hit it from below, I will have a little hook at the bottom as well. And then the rest are all going to be little attractors that I'm going to be using these little screws to secure them to the thing. Quickly going to put them on, and then I'll show you guys what I end up with. On rules and regulations, we have this little magazine that can be found at any one of the places where you buy your fishing license. This one is a 2019 to 2020 version. I don't think they're going to bring out a new version next year because this one is to 2020, but they are free and they give you quite a lot of information on rules and regulations statewide as well as per county. They also give you locations and fishable waters, as well as what fish are in these waters and how to identify these fish. And they give you, of course, information on stuff like state records or trophy fish if you want to try and enter one of your fish as a trophy fish. Alright guys, and there we have my little Christmas tree setup. 2 green ones, 2 red ones, and 1 white one, little Christmas tree for fishing. Alright guys, let's see for a little how the Christmas tree costs. Am I still recording? Oh, there we go. And there we go guys, a little Christmas miracle. Alright guys, so normally we would keep stock trout, but seeing how this one is our little Christmas miracle, gonna let this one go. Alright guys, before you all rush out to the store to go buy one of these little Christmas trees, I would just like to point out that that particular fish, our little Christmas miracle fish, was actually not caught on that setup. The entire thing has been staged. This fish was caught on a little spinnerbait. I'll show you guys the footage of that after this. I would just like to point out that that fish was not caught using that rig. It was just for the little Christmas special. We've been using our power baits the entire day to try and catch some fish. We haven't had any bites on any of the power baits. Lots of people around saying this is quite strange. Normally this time of year people are having, even if you're not catching any, you're having little bites, little nibbles. We're not seeing any of that. We know the fish are around, we can see them swimming around, and we were here earlier this morning when they actually managed to stock some trout while we were here. We've been trying to catch them with little spinners and cast masters. This seems to be working rather well. The added benefit of using the little spinners, the fish don't swallow the hooks. They are hooked nice in the corners of the mouth, stuff like that. So we can actually release these fish for someone else to try and catch. Yeah. Baie groen.
Ja, min pink. En die van my loer iets. Sorry.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you're feeling generous and would like to gift something this festive season, consider subscribing to my channel. If you guys enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. From me to all of you guys out there, happy holidays. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next year.